Hi, I'm Kirsty from Naio Nails. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a design using a Chevron Smile line. For this design, I've already applied a tip, shaped it into a nice almond shape. I've put the prep on. If you want to see the videos for that, you can check the link out below. But in this video, we're going to do a Chevron Smile line. So I just wanted to do a couple of videos on different smile lines. In my pot here, I've got some max adhesion liquid. Little tip when you are pouring liquid is to pour it down your brush. And you're not going to spill it everywhere. So I'm going to use warm natural beige. I'm going to pick up a medium sized bead. I'm going to bleed that out a little bit. Popping it on towards the centre. I'm going to do the cuticle area after. I'm just going to tap down the back of this so it's got a nice flush, smooth back line to it that we're going to do that little bit in a minute. But I want to concentrate on the smile line. So I'm bringing it down, the fingers tipping down. Then we're literally going to use the side of the brush, pull it down to the middle, and the side again, pull it down to the middle. Creating a step. So you have a V-shaped step. So at the side here you can see you have quite a deep step here. You can keep pressing into the acrylic to get the shape. So the reason I started lower down is because I wanted to concentrate on this smile line straight away. Now I can pick up a smaller bead and I can concentrate on the back area. Don't need to bleed that bead out. We're just going to glide that around the cuticle here without touching the skin and pull it over onto the bead that we've already applied. I'm going to make sure this is nice and neat. Now this step that we've created here, you will butt up product straight up to that, which will give it a really clean finish. So whatever colour that you put into there, it'll make it really clean and sharp. And what you can also do, you can also file this. So I'm just going to let that set a little bit more. I'm just going to pinch that slightly now. So all I'm going to do is file a complete straight line to the centre, keeping the file very upright. You don't want to rock over and you don't want to come this way with it. Keep it nice and upright. Same with the other side. This is just going to make it really sharp. And it's also going to help you get this point nice and sharp here too. Make sure your corners are at the same height on each side of the nail. So if you pop your file on, you can see that both these top corners are in the same position. So just dust that off. And we're going to use the black acrylic. And this will really show you how nice and neat you can get it. So we've got a nice bead of that. Let it run straight up to that step that we've made. So you're going to walk it up one side and then you walk it round to the other side. Make sure you cover all the nail. Make sure you've covered all the points. By that I mean these corners here. Make sure you've got the product exactly where you want it. You might need to add some teeny weeny beads. So we're going to cap that with some clear. I'm not going to bleed that bead out because I want it to flow over the top of this nicely. I don't want it to set up too quick. I want to be able to just feed that over the top of that colour. And we're going to let that set a little bit now. So once that starts going matte, see it's a bit shiny still at the moment, it's like a satin finish. So give it a few more seconds and we'll able to pinch this. If you pinch it while it's like a satin finish, you will just squish the product up. Now pop those pinching tools on. Just let that do its thing, let it start to pinch in. Then with my fingers, I'm just going to pinch the very tip. We're pinching to make it look nice and thin and slender, and also to give it more strength. Okay, so now I'm going to file. I'm going to file the same routine as I always do. Side walls, cuticle. Then we go over, we do the free edge. Same routine on every single nail. Then every single nail will look the same. Once you're happy with that, we can go over with the buffer. That's going to smooth everything down, remove the demarcations on the nail, so it's going to reduce down those scratches. And we're going to wipe over with some pure acetone. Wipe over, and it's going to also slightly melt that top layer, and look, it just really helps to get rid of any little scratches. So you can see how sharp that chevron is now. I'm going to put some Mega Gloss onto that to seal it all in and make it nice and shiny. Pop that into the lamp for 1 minute. We're going to finish this nail off with a little bit of cuticle oil. Rub that into the cuticle all the way around the finger. That's the Chevron Smile line. All finished.